Escomatic coil-fed automatic lathe, model D2 and D4. Setup operator training system. Lesson number 2, basic controls and operation. To efficiently operate the model D2 and D4 Escomatics, you must be familiar with the basic controls and operation of each machine. This training tape will show the location and operation of the basic controls for both model D2 and D4 Escomatics. Located in the back of the machine is the main power on-off switch. This switch controls the main electric power to the machine. On the rear of the machine is this power reset button. If there is an electrical overload, the button will pop out. When the button is out, it will shut power off to the machine. After the electrical overload has been removed, the button can be pushed into its normal position to reconnect power to the machine. Located on the operator side of the machine is the main operator control panel. Depending upon the model and age of the machine, the control panels may vary. You must be able to operate the control panels on your machines. The two buttons at the top with the drawing of the rotating tool head are used to start and stop the main motor. The red button on the top left will stop the main motor when pushed in. The green button on the top right, when pushed, will start the main motor and the coolant pump. The two buttons below the drawing of the stock straightener rotor are used to stop and start the stock straightener motor. The red button on the left will stop the straightener motor. Pushing the green button on the right will start the straightener motor. This is an example of another control panel. The color of the buttons and the drawings are the same. On this panel, the main motor start and stop buttons are positioned vertically on the left side with the stop button on top. The red and green buttons on the right of the control panel are for the straightener motor, with the red stop button on top and the green start button below. Operation of all the buttons are the same. On this control panel, there are no buttons. Levers are used to control the machine operation. Turning on and off the motors are done by moving the position of the levers. The red lever on the top controls the main motor. Turning the lever from the 0 position to the 1 position will start the main motor. Turning the lever from the 1 to the 0 position stops the main motor. Below the main motor control is the straightener motor control. This control operates the same as the main motor control. Located above the stock feed rolls is the stock clamp lever. The purpose of the stock clamp lever is to clamp and unclamp the stock by moving the upper feed roll vertically. Moving the stock clamp lever to the right and back will raise the upper feed roll. The stock clamp lever should be moved back until it rests against the back stop peg. Moving the stock clamp lever forward and to the left will lower the upper stock feed roll. This will clamp the stock between the two feed rolls. The stock clamp lever should be moved to the left until it rests against the front stop peg. Located here to the right of the stock feed rolls is the camshaft start-stop lever. The purpose of the camshaft start-stop lever is to engage or disengage the rotation of the main camshaft. When threading stock into the machine, the straightened stock should be threaded through this hole in the camshaft start-stop lever. With the main motor started, pushing in and raising the camshaft start-stop lever will start the main camshaft rotation. For normal operation, place the small hook in the start-stop lever over the top of the stock. To stop the camshaft, push in the camshaft start-stop lever and allow the hook to drop down below the stock. Before the camshaft stops, it will finish its cycle and stop at its 0-degree reference position. Whenever the camshaft start-stop lever is raised and released to drop down, the camshaft will complete one cycle and return to its 0 reference position even if no stock is threaded in the machine. During the setup, it will become necessary to rotate the machine camshafts through their cycle manually. Located on the front of the machine is the hand crank wheel. The purpose of the hand crank wheel is to rotate the camshaft manually through the cycle. With the main camshaft turning, pushing the hand crank wheel in will disengage the drive to the main camshaft. The main camshaft will stop rotating immediately. Pulling the hand crank wheel out will again start the camshaft's rotation. With the hand wheel pushed in, turning the hand wheel counterclockwise will rotate the camshafts forward through their normal cycle. Rotating the hand wheel clockwise will rotate the camshafts backwards. Rotating the main camshaft backwards should be avoided if at all possible. The machine's main camshaft can also be rotated through its normal cycle with no stock in the machine and the main motor off. Push in and raise the camshaft start-stop lever. Push the hand crank wheel in and begin hand cranking. You may rotate the main camshaft as long as the camshaft start-stop lever is held in the up position. If the camshaft start-stop lever is pushed in and raised and allowed to drop down, you will only be able to hand crank the main camshaft through one complete cycle. When the main camshaft reaches its zero reference point, it will stop rotating even though the hand wheel is being turned. There are some precautions when using the hand crank wheel. Never stop the main camshaft's rotation when the overbend straightener jaw cam is at its high point. This may break the stock in the stock straightener. Whenever the camshaft is rotated in the reverse direction, the camshaft start-stop lever should be held in its upmost position. Do not hand crank in reverse past the zero reference point when the start-stop lever is down, as damage to the machine will occur. When rotating the Model D4 in reverse, the index trip dogs will bind when they come in contact with the trip lever. Do not force the machine when hand cranking. During setup, you will not always want the tool head to rotate freely. This is the tool head locking lever. The purpose of the tool head locking lever is to lock the tool head in place so it cannot rotate. To lock the tool head lock lever is pushed in to mate with the slot in the tool head. To unlock the tool head lock lever is pulled out. On older Escomatic machines, the tool head lock lever must be pulled out and turned a quarter turn and released to mate with the slot in the tool head. To unlock the tool head, the head lock lever must be pulled out and turned another quarter turn and released. Before starting the main motor on the Escomatics, the tool head should be checked to be sure that it rotates freely. To start the machine, close all the covers on the machine. Next, push the main motor start button to start the main motor. Unlock and slightly raise the head cover to check for coolant flow and head rotation. If the coolant flows out, lock down the head cover. Now start the stock straightener motor by pushing the straightener motor start button. Finally, push in and raise the camshaft start-stop lever. Allow the hook in the lever to latch over the top of the stock. Before stopping the Model D2 and D4 Escomatic main motor, you must first disengage the camshaft start-stop lever. Push in the camshaft start-stop lever and allow the hook to drop below the stock. Allow the main camshaft to complete its cycle and return to its zero reference position and stop. Stop the stock straightener motor and main motor by pushing the red motor stop buttons. During setup and operation of the Model D4, it will be necessary to raise and lower the drill turret assembly. This is the drill turret cover and cover raising handle. The drill turret has two lock levers. This front drill turret lock lever is used to lock the drill turret in the down position. This is the back drill turret lock lever. The back drill turret lock lever will lock the drill turret in both the up and down position. This is the drill turret raising handle used in raising and lowering the drill turret. Before raising the drill turret, stop the machine. Raise the drill turret cover up. Make sure the two drill spindles and the counter collet are in their return position and the two drill spindles have stopped rotating. This is the central drive coupling. The central drive coupling is used to transfer the rotation to the drill spindles. Before raising the drill turret, make sure the central drive coupling will not bind when the turret is raised. To raise the drill turret, first unlock the back drill turret lock lever by moving it counterclockwise. Raise the drill turret cover up. Unlock the front drill turret lock lever by pushing up. Lift the drill turret with the raising handle. Push the drill turret all the way back. Lock the back drill turret lock lever by moving it clockwise. Before lowering the drill turret, there are a few precautions. This is the index lock finger. The index lock finger must align with the index lock lever on the machine frame when the turret is lowered. To lower the drill turret assembly, unlock the back drill turret lock lever. Lower the assembly slowly down. If necessary, align the index lock finger and index lock lever on the drill turret assembly with this index lock lever control assembly located on the back of the machine. The index lock lever can be moved for alignment by moving this index trip assembly. Lower the drill turret all the way down. Check that the central drive coupling meshes properly. Lock the front drill turret lock lever. Close the drill turret cover. Lock the back drill turret lock lever. During setup and operation of a Model D2, you will also have to raise and lower the counter collet carrier plate. Lock levers and raising handles are the same as on the Model D4. Stop the machine. Make sure the tool head has stopped rotating. Then unlock the back carrier plate lock lever. Unlock and open the tool head cover. Rotate the tool head by hand so that the tool holders are in their horizontal position. This will allow the counter collet space to clear the tool holder when the counter collet assembly is raised. Unclamp the stock using the stock clamp lever. Pull the stock back out of the counter collet. Unlock the front counter collet carrier plate lock lever. Raise the counter collet carrier plate up with the raising handle. Lock the assembly in the up position with the back counter collet carrier plate lock lever. To lower the counter collet carrier plate, make sure the tool holders are in the horizontal position. Unlock the back lock lever and lower the counter collet assembly. Lock both the front and back lock levers. Push the stock forward into the tooling area and into the counter collet. Clamp the stock between the stock feed rolls. Close and latch the tool head cover. This completes your television training tape on basic controls and operation. After you have finished watching this tape, return to the operator booklet for your next step.